As the NBA trade deadline rapidly approaches, one of the most intriguing rumors circulating is the San Antonio Spurs' reported interest in acquiring De'Aaron Fox from the Sacramento Kings. According to various sources, including longtime sports anchor Don Harris, the Spurs are in active negotiations with multiple teams for a 4-team trade that could bring the star guard to Texas. While nothing is finalized, the rumor mill has sparked excitement, and there's potential for significant roster changes in San Antonio as they seek to bolster their lineup. What makes this trade talk even more interesting is that Fox is said to have a lucrative 6-year offer on the table from another team, with an opt-out after the first year. Though the identity of the other club is still unclear, teams such as the Chicago Bulls, Detroit Pistons, and Boston Celtics have been rumored to be involved. Despite the strong interest from these franchises, the Spurs are considered a prime contender due to their recent push for a playoff spot and their cap space flexibility. The speculation around this potential deal raises several questions about the future of other Spurs players. With key pieces like Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, and Zach Collins potentially involved in the trade, the Spurs will need to make tough decisions to create the necessary salary match. Players like Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes could also be on the table to make the deal work financially. The looming question of whether the Spurs can pull off the trade without sacrificing too much of their future remains at the forefront of discussions. Another interesting angle is Fox's future with the Spurs. Reports suggest that the 25-year-old guard is open to re-signing with San Antonio if the deal goes through. However, the Spurs will need to assess whether the cost of acquiring Fox, both in terms of players and draft picks, is worth it for the long-term success of the franchise. San Antonio is also keeping an eye on other potential moves, and reports suggest they are looking to add another key player to their roster to complement their young star, Victor Wembanyama. The situation remains fluid, and fans are eagerly awaiting any developments as the trade deadline approaches. Though rumors can often be misleading, the Spurs' potential acquisition of Fox could reshape their roster and position them as a stronger contender in the Western Conference.